at the beginning, everyone, oh, dead body! Holy shit! That guy's dead. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Old School Review, the series where I review skateboard videos from my past that inspired me, and maybe they will inspire you guys also. Today we go back over 15 years to Tampa, Florida, 2001 Tampa Pro. God damn it, this was before you could just go on YouTube and check out the highlights. You had to actually wait months and months and months to buy a video with Tampa coverage. Although I didn't get a chance to buy the video because all the skate shops here didn't care about competitive skateboarding, which is understandable because even today, a lot of people don't care. So, you guys are gonna watch the video in the very same quality I watched it because I had to pirate it online. So, let's jump into it. Play. I think the first thing they show is the practice sessions. Oh, street practice. This was a street contest back in the day. This was before Street League could pay $3 million to make an indoor skate park for 2 days and then demolish it. Artosari, huge! Boom! Switch tray flip. A lot of these names you may recognize. Mike Vallely, jumping around, early grabbing, doing all that bullshit that you guys love to watch and I hate to watch. Ryan Wilburn, okay, don't remember that name, but most of these names I will remember. Chet Childress, Black Label, Beast Mode, Biano, don't know that guy, goddammit. Tony T, he's still around, right? Charlie Wilkins, Forrest Kirby coming in. I think he's from like Florida or something. God damn it, I don't know these people. Look at the tricks. Look at the action. This might as well be a ninja review because if you think about the way I tell you guys to edit your videos, a lot of action, start with a bang. One of the first things they showed was Arto's huge switch tray flip, which even by today's standards is pretty nuts. And then look at this. Trick, 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 trick. And I don't know if they're going from obstacle to obstacle or they're mixing it up. But whatever they're doing, I'm excited. Mark Alpiar, boom, nollie flip across, nollie flip back 5-0. Was it an accident? I don't know, I always wondered. Front 5-0, Stacy Lowry, Santa Cruz Rider, Ed Templeton, Toy Machine. God damn it, these guys are still around, some of them. Front Feeble. Oh, it's exciting. Nose Blunt. Okay, big spin backboard. I wonder why. I think it's because I could never front big spin, so I never even bothered trying to get good at that shit. I cannot do that trick. Maybe we'll do that for a Flat Bar Friday. Fred Gall, Nollie Crook. Switch board slide. Back in the day when you could just do a switch board slide. Quim Cardona, New York City. Carl Watson, god damn it. So, I always bitch about we like to see good quality and shit like that, but this is all I had available. In fact, I had to basically be a goddamn hacker. This was before LimeWire, Kazaa, Morpheus, Napster, and all that shit. I got this from IRC, and you had to learn like this language from these F-serves and shit. Rob Dyrdek, goddammit. A lot of you guys think he was never a good skateboarder. And maybe you're right, but he definitely had some skills. Front board across the gap. I love skateboarding like this. Now, I think Street League, they make their street parks a little bit too much street. I don't know, okay, I guess I'm kind of gonna contradict myself, but I like the idea of this. It's what you would call today, you call it a park kind of section, but everything sort of has an ode to street, right? Ledges, rails, manual pad, and on each side, a couple of quarter pipes, just in case you want to show a little bit of diversity. Versus now, you know, you watch a Street League and there's fucking rainbow rails, there's weird hubbas that also are launch ramps at the same time. There's all types of weird shit, and this, I feel like, is more core, and I also think it's a better venue for seeing who's the better skateboarder on that day. Now, we're gonna go ahead and skip the vert section because the vert section is kind of boring to me. It was boring back then, it's boring now. I'm trying to relive my past, and if I was gonna watch this video for the 10th time, I would pretty much always skip that part. So we start off, boom, Mike Maldonado, Toy Machine, right? Jamal Williams. This, I believe, is where they take highlights from the actual runs. Kenny Anderson, Vegas guy, Ed Salego, Audio Shoes, Scott Johnson, Chet Childress, we're back. Now, I don't expect you guys to be inspired by a lot of this stuff, but maybe a handful of you are kind of stuck in this Street League X Games style of contest where you don't know that this was a contest where all the guys you would see in the magazines, every single one of them, would show up. Not just 8 guys. It was like 100 people here. And I don't know if this is still the same way, but I like the idea that you can go to a contest, maybe you could sneak in a beer, you can go in there and get a little fucked up, maybe meet a bitch over there. Versus now, you know, Street League, you're not sneaking in no beer. They're gonna fucking check your pockets. I don't know if that's true, I'm just making all this shit up, but I imagine, and it's not just me imagining it, because at the end of these videos, or at least these old ones, they show the parties. Look at this huge Fabrizio frontside flip. Boom. They show the parties at Tampa. And I've never been to a Tampa event, but part of what makes me always want to go is how the craziness looks in the city. The party mentality, right? This whole party city, and at the end of the contest, you're with 100 of your close friends or whatever, or maybe not even close friends, but at least people that you've watched on videos for years, and maybe you can drink a beer with some guy you never thought you would. Who's this guy right here? I was gonna try to name a name. Chris Sen. Maybe you always wanted to have a beer with Chris Sen, and before maybe that was never possible. Well, Tampa is the way to do that. Eric Costin, god damn it. Nowadays, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I was hanging out with a really popular skateboarder one day, a long time ago, and I went to take an Instagram picture, and they said, whoa, 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 hold on. Hold on. It was, we were coming out of a grocery store, and he said, hold on, you can't take a picture of me because in my bag, I have a 6-pack of beer. And I was like, what? It's in the bag. You would have to really look at this picture really close to see that 6-pack. And they said, no, it's part of one of my supplement fucking contracts. I can't take a picture with beer in it. And I was like, whoa, okay, that's kind of weird. Now, back in the day, back in these Tampa 2001 days, oh my God, if I told that story, you'd laugh at me. You'd tell me I was lying. Oh, it's a different world we live in. Better? Worse? I don't know. But I do think that being involved in one of these Tampas would have been a lot of fun. And if any of you old guys are in the comments who've ever been to an event like this, let me know how it was for you. Even today, I still want to go. I hope to go before I die. Maybe that's one of my bucket lists. What a shitty bucket list, right? I want to go skydiving. Nah, not really. Oh, you want to go see the Great Wall of China? Not really. I just want to go to this Tampa fucking contest and get super drunk with a bunch of pro skaters. Fast forward to the best trick contest. Malcolm Watson, nose slide, nollie heel. God damn it, I tried to do that trick the other day. I still couldn't do it. They were doing it 16, 17 years ago. So, one thing that the best trick contests of these days definitely can't touch is the current best trick contest. The best trick is insane nowadays. Back then, standards were a lot lower. Skateboarding was changing every day. And it was actually a little bit more difficult to judge, because how would you judge this? Oh, this guy does a big back tail versus kickflip back tail. I think kickflip back tail is doper, but less people are probably able to shoot this gap and grind across. So I guess best trick was harder to judge then. But today, you see the craziest shit ever, right? Nollie inward heel, front blunt shove. It's like, oh, well, that's clearly the winner. Right here, I don't know if that boring-ass Smith 180 was the winner, or if they're going to give it to Mike Vallely doing this autistic style of skateboarding that everyone seems to fucking love. I say that always. I always go on these weird rants about Mike V. And I know Mike V's fucking dope, does a lot of good shit for skateboarding, real badass dude, or whatever. But I've always, no matter what period I was in skateboarding, there's always one weird kid at the skate park with knee pads who usually starts out his life doing early grabs, but later in life he kind of figures out a way to do these foot plant 540s. To the naked eye, you see that kid and you go, wow, he just spun around a lot. But to me, my eye, I say, wow, he just picked his skateboard up off the ground, put his foot down, jumped around, and landed. Alright, whatever. You know what? I'm getting off topic. Last episode I did of one of these, I said, you know what? Steve, I'm looking at myself in the mirror. You know what you gotta do? You gotta quit being a hater. Quit hating on different styles of skateboarding. This guy did a good trick. Let him win the goddamn best trick contest, I guess, if you even call those tricks. Now, we'll skip ahead to the loop, and then we'll conclude this episode of Tampa 2001. Yeepa! Alright, here we have some people trying to go in a little loop-de-loop. I always wondered how hard this would be. I definitely don't want to ever fall like that. There's Bob Burnquist looking around, deciding what he wants to do. Move the pads! Get the pads out of here. Bob's going around and he's dead. Oh, wait, that's not Bob Burnquist, is it? He just went for it, switch right away? Who's this guy? Oh, he's gonna die. Oh, he's gonna land it, actually. That was looking pretty good. What's going on here? I think we skipped to the middle. I think at the beginning, everyone... Oh, dead body! Holy shit! That guy's dead. He didn't walk away from that incident. He just died right there. They buried him under the fucking loop, in fact. I remember this. You know what's crazy? It looks like that guy just broke his neck, spine, spinal, femur, and his every bone in his body. But in reality, he just broke his hand. Right? Isn't that like you see those crazy car accidents where it's like the car is completely mangled and the guy gets out and he's like, yeah, I fucking sprained my finger. That's what happened here. Now Bob's praying to the gods of Switch skateboarding, please let me land the Switch loop. And believe it or not, he actually does land it. I don't know why I picked this video to review today. I guess it was on the top of the stack or whatever, and not a whole lot of nostalgia with this particular video, but it is a great example of how to edit an exciting street practice section of your video. Start off with a bang, do a lot of tricks back to back, not too much roll up, not too much roll away. I know we kind of shit the bed on quality, but if these guys can do this shit 16, 17 years ago, then what the fuck is the problem with all the Ninja review submissions I get today where they cannot figure out how to edit a basic video? So even though in this episode we didn't see any crazy tricks from back in the day, we at least got a hint of video advice from the past. And if you guys didn't know, I've always enjoyed competitive skateboarding. Even today, when we talk about skateboarding in the Olympics, I'm like a big hell fucking yeah. Let's let these guys represent their countries. Let's let skateboarding grow, and let's get skateboarders paid. And I feel like it all starts at little fucking shit like this. 2001 Tampa Pro. Great fucking video, great fucking contest, and even today, if anyone knows, let me know in a comment. When's the next Tampa? Let's fucking go. Let's get a donation train going. Get me out to Tampa. Let's get fucked up together. Shoo! I will see you guys next time. Kuna Matata, bitches.